Am I the asshole for ruining my husband's Christmas? My 29 female husband, male 33, is the breadwinner and I am a stay-at-home mom. We used to both work, but due to medical problems, I could not keep working. As a result, I don't have what they call fun money or money to spend however I want. My husband gives me money only to spend on the house or the kids, but that's that. I might borrow money here and there or try to figure something out if I needed essential stuff like hygiene products. This Christmas, my husband gave me $600 as my Christmas gift. I freaked out thinking I now have to get him a decent gift to match his. So I went shopping and got him the most affordable thing on his wish list, which was a $180 pair of sneakers with his favorite color. I didn't show him the gift until we visited his parents' house for Christmas, and when it was time for gift opening, he opened the gift, saw the sneakers, and looked extremely upset, like he was about to blow up. I asked what's up, and he asked why in the blue hell did I decide to quote unquote waste money and get him sneakers, aka the cheapest gift on his wish list. I said it's all I could afford, and he literally lashed out and said, "Bullshit, I gave you $600. That's about the right price for a new gaming console, and it was right there at the top of my wish list." He said this in front of his parents. It was so awkward. I felt so horrible, I wanted to disappear. But I apologized and said I was sorry, but I had other stuff I needed to buy and money wasn't enough. He took it as in I was blaming him for not giving me enough money and picked an argument with me about how wasteful and financially irresponsible I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't be struggling with money for long. I disagreed and said I don't have a salary due to medical issues, not being irresponsible. Also told him he could get the gaming console himself since he has the money, but he got all dramatic and ranted about how he wouldn't because then he'll be judged for getting anything for himself. His parents tried to get involved, but he straight up told me how disappointed he was and said ruined his Christmas. Then he went upstairs and avoided talking to me till we got back, and the whole argument restarted. He kept repeating that he was disappointed and that I ruined Christmas for him, saying, "Good job screwing up," even after I pointed out how rude it was of him to react like that in front of his parents. He wants an apology at the moment, and he is still upset about what I did. So, am I the asshole for ruining my husband's Christmas? Oh boy. And the top comment coming in with 25,000 upvotes. Not the asshole. Honey, your husband is abusing you. This is literally financial abuse. You deserve money to spend on yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't make a salary. You still do work keeping house. Not only that, but yelling at you like that at all, but especially in front of people, is also abusive. Please look into getting disability or unemployment and get away from him. Next comment, 4,000 upvotes. This relationship is seriously unhealthy. OP needs to get away from her marriage. He's abusive, not only financially, but emotionally as well. Yelling at your wife in front of people because she didn't get you a $600 gift that you basically bought for yourself is not okay. This is not how a healthy relationship with a stay-at-home parent works. Even though OP doesn't bring in the money, the income still needs to be shared equally. She's doing work in keeping house and tending to their kids. He owes her all the money that would otherwise go into childcare and housework, hiring people. In a healthy relationship, at no point should one partner have to borrow money to afford basic hygiene products or clothing. It's their money, not his or hers. Another person's perspective might help OP see her abusive marriage for what it is. OP, I hope you have a strong support system. You need to divorce him ASAP, and it's gonna be tough. My vote, not the asshole. And my vote. This woman is not the asshole. I do understand, though, why she feels so guilty. Because when you are in the thick of an abusive relationship, you don't even see. You have these blinders on that it's so normal to you. So OP probably doesn't even realize what the big picture is. Not the asshole. For telling my husband that he should have married someone who wasn't Muslim if he wanted family Christmas. So I, 33 female, am Muslim, born and raised, and I am living with my husband, a Christian, 37 male. This argument happened around the start of December when we found out I was pregnant. My husband knows I don't celebrate Christmas due to my religion, and I accept that he does. So on the 25th, he goes to his family to celebrate, and I go to my family or some of my Muslim friends for a chat and to catch up. So when my husband came home around 10 p.m. on the 26th, I asked how his family is and how the day was. Basic things my husband then says. It was great. I just can't wait until next year we'll be celebrating with a little one, a new member of the family. I then asked if he really thinks our child will be celebrating Christmas, and he says, yes, they will be celebrating whether or not I like it. I said, maybe we could do Christmas with your fam one year, then go visit my family the next. But he was adamant about our child celebrating Christmas every year. And I just said that will go against my culture and religion. But I was being accommodating, but he wasn't with the 1 year on, 1 year off. But he just said his feelings that I'm disrespecting his culture and religion. What the fuck? I said, if you think you get to make all cultural and religious shots around, he's wrong and shouldn't have married a Muslim. He got really silent and is not talking to me, saying I escalated, blowing things way out of proportion, and it's getting tome a bit. So, am I the asshole? Edit. This was not a planned pregnancy. We didn't want kids, so it was never discussed, but we are in no way sad about this and will both love this child with all our hearts. Okay, the way this person typed everything up, like, I'm trying to piece together. I just read these off. So I'm getting the gist of it. The female is a Muslim and the male is Christian. The female does not celebrate, the male does. The male wants his child to celebrate, and the female, due to her religious beliefs, doesn't want the baby to celebrate Christmas. So, top comment coming in with 36,000 upvotes. I think you're the asshole. I find it kind of strange that you don't even go with him to see his family on Christmas. If he was asking you to go to church or pray, then it would be different. But you can't even spend time with his family? Also, I really think you should expose your child to both religions and give them the autonomy to practice whichever or both religions when they are old enough to decide on their own. Next comment, 6,000 upvotes. Pardon my ignorance, do Muslims celebrate anything on December 24th to 25th? I don't see what would prevent OP from going with her husband and soon her child to quote unquote celebrate the holiday with his family. OP doesn't have to exactly participate in the religious portions of the holiday, even though I think maybe she should make some effort for her husband and child personally. I think you can participate in activities of a religion you don't identify with simply to support your loved one. It won't make you less of a Muslim. My fiance doesn't identify with any religion, but he attended the Christmas Eve church service with me to support me. I asked if he would. He said sure. He stood quietly with me when we sang hymns and sat quietly for the rest. I felt so loved and supported by him. Him being there, standing, sitting, didn't make him a Methodist Christian, LOL. OP. When you marry someone, you make vows to love them, all parts of them. You make reasonable sacrifices. You can attend his family's gathering and not be less of a Muslim. Find some love and tolerance for this part of your husband's life that you currently seem to despise. If you didn't want to love him and make reasonable sacrifices for him, you shouldn't have married him, not even to mention having a baby with him. And yes, he should make sacrifices for you. So if there is some big reason a random friend gathering that could happen anytime is not a reason that you cannot attend his gathering, such as a Muslim holiday event, then yes, you both should take turns and figure out every other year strategy. Absolutely. And my vote, honestly, I think this girl's the asshole. Yeah, I have friends that aren't the same religion and we still support each other. Like, you're talking about your husband here and your child. Let the kids celebrate Christmas. Come on.